We're going to be coming back through in the spring. It's still a little bit cold right now. As you can see, the trees are still dormant. Be coming through all these flower beds, putting in a whole bunch of flowers, a whole bunch of plants, a whole bunch of landscape lighting. It's going to be pretty awesome.
We're at the last stages of the project, so we'll get rock. Mulch is coming up from Albuquerque. Hopefully wrap this up in a couple of days. It's nice weather up there. It's not freezing cold. But we're running irrigation to some of these plants that still need it, and then we should be good. Yeah, now we'll go down here, check this side. So that's ready to gravel. Putting rock here, George, because it wasn't here before. In this situation, there's so many plants that you can't just dump the rock. You have to be careful because you're gonna end up smashing them or messing up the lines that go to them. So it's very time consuming on this job. You know, you can see the guys are taking a little longer because there's just so many plants. We got to make sure each plant has water. We got to make sure, you know, all the lines are right, all the weed barriers cut right. You know, and you can see they're just so clustered together, but we're getting it. We made a lot of progress today.
Putting weed barrier here so we can put rubber mulch, but the plants is going to be tedious and slow because it's densely packed with plants that you can't just put a big piece of weed barrier and be done with it. It's going to be tedious. As you can see, it's densely packed with plants, so this is going to be slow.
we turn on the zone. We'll go through, make sure each plant's getting water. That way, if we need to adjust it or lower it, you know, we'll go as the time changes or the season, whether it gets hotter or colder. But that's what the guys are doing right now. We installed the doggy container. Somebody's dog uses the restroom, they can pick it up, throw it in the trash. Bada bing, bada boom. You don't gotta step on it. Test this sprinkler real quick, make sure everything's cool, and I think we're good. We'll jump in the truck, go to Roswell, see what they got going on. How do you feel about that, George? Does that make you feel happy?
¿Qué quieres aquí? I'm looking for a fitting for Rick. I think this is what he needs, but I might not be sure. So I'll go find out. It's too low, so the stem ain't coming high up because the grass is pretty high and thick. So I gotta raise this sprinkler up a few inches. I'll use this fitting that I was looking for. And that should be it for this job site. Looks beautiful, I think. All the flowers makes the house look really nice.
All those new plants, oh man. And then we're gonna mulch it or gravel it, but there won't be any dirt, you know? The only thing that was existing on this property, obviously, like y'all saw, was the main structures, you know, the house and all the structures on the property.